No, man, I'm not the wolf man.
The 1973 coming-of-age comedy film American Graffiti quickly captured the hearts of audiences upon its release. Directed by George Lucas and produced by Francis Ford Coppola, the film paints a nostalgic picture of early 1960s America, where teenagers reveled in cruising the streets in their hot rods, while rock and roll dominated the airwaves. Drawing inspiration from his own youth in Modesto, California, Lucas crafted this, his second feature film, as a vibrant tapestry of color and sound. The story unfolds over a single summer evening, following four teenage friends as they navigate the complexities of relationships and their futures against the backdrop of their sleepy San Joaquin Valley town. However, the production faced unexpected challenges when the crew was kicked out of the first town they filmed in. Tensions arose due to the locals' discontent with the film's portrayal of their community, leading to a swift relocation. This incident not only highlighted the clash between artistic vision and local sentiment, but also added an intriguing layer to the film's legacy. As the characters embark on a series of humorous and poignant encounters, they ultimately make choices that will shape their lives forever. The film's exploration of youth, freedom, and the bittersweet nature of growing up resonates deeply, making it a timeless classic.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
The film featured a remarkable ensemble cast that included many actors who would later achieve significant fame. Richard Dreyfuss played the lead role of Kurt Henderson, a high school graduate contemplating his future. His performance captured the essence of youthful uncertainty and nostalgia. Ron Howard, known for his later work as a director and actor, portrayed Steve Belander, Kurt's best friend who is also facing the crossroads of adulthood. Paul Lamont appeared in a supporting role, adding depth to the story with his characters' interactions. Harrison Ford, who would go on to become a major star, played Bob Falfa, a charismatic and rebellious character that added tension to the film. Cindy Williams, later famous for her role in Laverne and Shirley, brought charm and humor to her part as Laurie Henderson. Mackenzie Phillips played the free-spirited Carol, contributing to the film's exploration of teenage life. Wolfman Jack, the legendary radio DJ, made a memorable appearance, lending authenticity to the film's setting. Suzanne Summers, known for her role in Three's Company, and Kathleen Quinlan, who would later earn acclaim for her performances, also contributed to the rich tapestry of characters. Each of these actors brought their unique talents to American Graffiti, helping to create a film that resonated with audiences and became a classic.
Aren't you the one that told me for 8 weeks that you have to leave the nest sometime?
Due to the really low budget, George Lucas faced significant challenges in compensating all of the crew members who worked on American Graffiti. In an effort to manage the financial constraints, he offered many of them screen credit as a form of payment. This was a unique approach, as traditionally, only department heads would receive screen credit for their contributions to a film. However, many crew members accepted this offer, recognizing the opportunity for visibility in the credits of a film that would eventually gain a cult following. This decision not only helped Lucas manage his budget, but also set a precedent in the film industry. The practice of giving screen credit to a larger number of crew members has since become a tradition, leading to longer closing credits in many films. As a result, viewers often notice that the credits can last quite a while, reflecting the contributions of numerous individuals who played a role in the filmmaking process. This shift in crediting practices highlights the collaborative nature of filmmaking and the importance of recognizing all contributors, not just the heads of departments.
All the time we were going together, you never knew what you were doing. Well, I gotta go.
Wolfman Jack's presence in American Graffiti is a memorable highlight that resonates with audiences. He plays himself in the film, bringing an authentic touch to the story. Director George Lucas specifically chose Wolfman Jack because he had fond memories of listening to him on the radio during his high school years. This connection adds a layer of nostalgia to the film, as Wolfman Jack embodies the spirit of the 1960s American youth culture. In one of the film's standout moments, he makes an on-air prank call to Pinky's Pizza, showcasing his unique voice and charismatic personality. Interestingly, the voice on the other end of the line during this prank call is that of George Lucas himself, adding a playful behind-the-scenes element to the film. Wolfman Jack's role not only enhances the film's authenticity, but also serves as a bridge between the characters and the audience, making the experience more relatable and engaging. His iconic voice and larger-than-life persona capture the essence of the era, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. One of the significant hurdles faced during the production of American Graffiti was the soundtrack. George Lucas had a clear vision for the film, which included at least 40 songs that would capture the essence of the early 1960s. This ambitious plan raised concerns among many studios, as the cost of securing the rights to such a large number of songs would lead to a hefty bill. The financial implications of this decision made studios hesitant to take on the project. However, the tide turned when Universal Pictures finally agreed to fund the film. This decision was heavily influenced by Lucas's friendship with Francis Ford Coppola, who had just achieved monumental success with The Godfather in 1972. Having Coppola on board as a producer added significant weight to the project, helping to convince Universal that American Graffiti could be a worthwhile investment. The collaboration between these two filmmakers ultimately allowed Lucas to realize his vision, leading to a soundtrack that not only enhanced the film, but also became iconic in its own right. The challenges surrounding the soundtrack were a crucial part of the film's journey, showcasing the complexities of filmmaking during that era.
Hey, man, are you all right?
Yeah, I'll die soon and it'll all be over, John.
Oh, you just like...
Initially, Universal Pictures did not have high hopes for American Graffiti. After the film was completed, it was placed on the shelf for about 6 months. The studio's lack of enthusiasm reflected their uncertainty about the film's potential. They were unsure if audiences would connect with the story, which revolved around the lives of teenagers in the early 1960s. However, when the film was finally released, it took everyone by surprise. American Graffiti became an enormous success at the box office, capturing the hearts of viewers and critics alike. The film's nostalgic portrayal of youth, car culture, and the music of the era resonated deeply with audiences. Its unexpected popularity led to a significant shift in how the studio viewed the film. The success of American Graffiti not only boosted the careers of its cast and crew, but also paved the way for future films that explored similar themes of adolescence and nostalgia. The film's legacy continues to influence filmmakers and remains a beloved classic. Filming American Graffiti in sequence was a unique choice that set it apart from many other productions. This method allowed the actors to portray their characters' emotional and physical states more authentically. As the shooting progressed through the night, the actors naturally grew tired, mirroring the experiences of their characters. This fatigue added a layer of realism to the film, as the characters navigated their adventures in a single night. The decision to shoot in sequence is not common in modern filmmaking, where schedules often dictate a more fragmented approach. However, in this case, it enhanced the storytelling by allowing the audience to feel the passage of time alongside the characters. The gradual weariness of the actors contributed to the film's atmosphere, making the late-night escapades feel more genuine. This technique helped to create a sense of immersion, drawing viewers into the world of 1960s California and the youthful spirit of the era. The film's authenticity was further enriched by this choice, making it a memorable experience for audiences.
You're right. I mean, we're not kids anymore, and it's silly to think that
Fred Roos, a former casting director for The Andy Griffith Show, played a significant role in the casting of American Graffiti by suggesting Ron Howard for the part of Steve Ballender. This opportunity was crucial for Howard, who was eager to break out of the mold that often confined child actors. He had been known primarily for his role as O.P. Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show, and taking on the character of Steve Ballender allowed him to explore a different side of his acting abilities. Howard's acceptance of this role marked a pivotal moment in his career, as it helped him transition from a child star to a more versatile actor. His association with George Lucas, the director of American Graffiti, did not end with this film. In 1988, Howard directed Willow, a fantasy film that was written and produced by Lucas. This collaboration further solidified their professional relationship and showcased Howard's growth as a filmmaker. The journey from child actor to director is a testament to Howard's talent and determination in the entertainment industry.
Where was I?
Oh,
To create the authentic feel of the early 1960s in American Graffiti, a massive amount of cars was used during filming. Approximately 300 pre-1962 cars were needed to accurately depict the cruising scenes that are central to the film's narrative. This attention to detail helped immerse viewers in the era, showcasing the vibrant car culture that defined the time. The filmmakers understood that the vehicles were not just props. They were characters in their own right, representing the freedom and youth of the period. In addition to the focus on cars, there was some debate about the film's title. Francis Ford Coppola, who was involved in the project, was not fond of the name American Graffiti. He felt it did not capture the essence of the story they were telling. Coppola discussed his concerns with George Lucas, the film's director, and proposed alternative titles. He suggested names like Another Slow Night in Modesto, which reflected the film's setting and tone, and Rock Around the Block, which hinted at the music and youthful energy that permeated the film. Despite these discussions, the title American Graffiti ultimately remained, becoming iconic in its own right.
The wimp you're hanging out with now, Einstein?
Tiger happens to be very intelligent. Unlike you, I know everything you're dirty.
While working on American Graffiti, there is a rumor that adds an interesting twist to the film's history. It is said that during the editing process, George Lucas and a co-worker were deep in their work. When the co-worker asked Lucas for Reel 2 Dialogue 2, this phrase was abbreviated to R2B2. This name would later become iconic in the world of cinema, as it surfaced again in Lucas's next major project, Star Wars. The connection between the two films is intriguing, and many have shared the story over the years. However, the truth of the rumor remains uncertain, as it has circulated in various forms. Regardless of its factual accuracy, the tale of how R2D2 came to be is a delightful piece of film lore. It highlights the creativity and spontaneity that often accompany the filmmaking process. The idea that a simple request during the editing of a nostalgic film could lead to the birth of a beloved character in a groundbreaking sci-fi saga is a testament to the magic of storytelling in cinema. The legacy of American Graffiti and its influence on future projects like Star Wars continues to be a topic of fascination for film enthusiasts. During the filming of American Graffiti, the age of the cast members varied significantly, creating an interesting dynamic on set. Among the primary actors, only two were truly teenagers at the time. Charles Martin Smith and Ron Howard were both 18 years old, bringing youthful energy to their roles. Most of the other principal cast members were in their 20s, which added a layer of maturity to the film's portrayal of teenage life in the early 1960s. However, there was a notable exception in the form of Mackenzie Phillips, who was just 12 years old during filming. Her youthful innocence contrasted sharply with the more adult themes explored in the movie. Additionally, Harrison Ford, who played a significant role, turned 30 during the production. This age difference among the cast members contributed to the film's authenticity, as it captured the essence of youth, while also reflecting the experiences of slightly older individuals navigating similar social landscapes. The blend of ages among the cast helped to create a rich tapestry of characters that resonated with audiences, making American Graffiti a timeless classic.
Hey, let's go. I'll see you, boys. Yeah!
The film American Graffiti was previewed before an audience of young people at the North Point Theater in San Francisco. Universal Pictures head Ned Tannen was in attendance, and what transpired during this screening has become a legendary story in Hollywood. Despite the positive reaction from the audience, Tannen was not impressed with the film. He went so far as to call it unreleasable, a comment that sent Francis Ford Coppola into a fit of rage. Coppola, feeling the weight of the moment, offered to buy the film from Universal on the spot, ready to write a check right then and there. Meanwhile, George Lucas, the film's creator, watched in shock, unable to comprehend why the studio executives did not appreciate his work. Eventually, a compromise was reached where Universal would suggest modifications to the movie. This resolution left Lucas feeling dissatisfied, as it stripped him of control over his own creation. The tension highlighted the struggles directors often face with studio heads who attempt to impose their vision on a project. The film was shot in just 29 days, which is quite fast for a movie. This quick shooting schedule contributed to the film's unique atmosphere, as most of it was filmed at night. The choice to shoot primarily after dark helped create a nostalgic and dreamy quality that resonates with the themes of youth and freedom. The characters in American Graffiti are deeply inspired by George Lucas's own life experiences. Kurt Henderson, one of the main characters, is modeled after Lucas's personality during his time at the University of Southern California. This character reflects the dreams and aspirations of a young man on the brink of adulthood. John Milner, another key character, draws from Lucas's teenage years, particularly his passion for street racing and the adventures he had during his junior college days. This character embodies the thrill and recklessness of youth. Terry the Toad represents Lucas's nerdy years as a freshman in high school, capturing the awkwardness and bad luck he faced in dating. Each character serves as a window into different stages of Lucas's life, making the film a personal reflection of his journey through adolescence and into adulthood.
25 to be the owner of this practically new vet. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to knock 10% right off.
When filming American Graffiti, George Lucas employed a unique technique that involved using 2 cameras for scenes where actors were having conversations in different cars. By running both cameras simultaneously, he was able to capture the dialogue and interactions without needing to shoot the scene multiple times. This approach significantly reduced the amount of production time required for each shot. The use of 2 cameras allowed for a more dynamic and fluid exchange between characters, enhancing the realism of the conversations. It also provided the editing team with more options to choose from, ensuring that the final cut would flow smoothly. This technique was particularly effective in a film that relied heavily on the interactions of its characters, as it helped to create a lively and authentic atmosphere that resonated with audiences. The decision to film in this manner showcased Lucas's innovative thinking and his desire to streamline the filmmaking process while still delivering a compelling narrative. The result was a film that not only captured the essence of youth culture in the early 1970s, but also demonstrated the creative possibilities of cinematic techniques.
Don't you think the Beach Boys are boss?
You would, you grungy little twerp.
Grungy, you big weenie.
In the liquor store scene of American Graffiti, a moment of spontaneity and authenticity shines through. The scene features Terry, played by Charles Martin Smith, asking Debbie, portrayed by Candy Clark, for money. This particular moment was captured in a single take, showcasing the raw energy and chemistry between the actors. Candy Clark, however, felt that she had flubbed her line, which was meant to be a casual inquiry, "Did you get it?" She believed that a second take would allow her to deliver the line more smoothly. Despite her concerns, director George Lucas decided to stick with the first take. He felt that the genuine feel of the moment was more important than a perfect line delivery. This decision reflects Lucas's approach to filmmaking, where capturing the essence of a scene often took precedence over technical perfection. The choice to keep the first take adds to the charm of the film, making it feel more real and relatable. The scene stands out as a memorable part of the movie, illustrating the carefree spirit of youth in the early 1960s. The interaction between Terry and Debbie encapsulates the innocence and excitement of young love, making it a significant moment in the film. The decision to print the first take has become a notable aspect of the production, highlighting the collaborative nature of filmmaking and the importance of trusting the instincts of the actors. This scene, like many others in American Graffiti, captures a slice of life that resonates with audiences, making it a timeless classic.
Buddha?
Yeah?
How'd you like to go to the drive-in movies with me?
You gotta be kidding.
The filming of American Graffiti faced numerous challenges that could have derailed the entire project. Just a day before shooting was set to begin, a key crew member was arrested for growing marijuana. This unexpected incident created a ripple effect of stress and uncertainty among the team. On the first night of shooting, the crew encountered further delays as they struggled to mount the cameras into the cars. The process took much longer than anticipated, pushing the start time to 2 a.m. This significant setback meant that the crew was already half a night behind schedule before they even began filming. The combination of these misfortunes created a tense atmosphere on set, as everyone was eager to make the film a success despite the rocky start. The challenges faced during the early days of production would test the resolve and creativity of the entire team, setting the stage for a film that would ultimately become a classic.
Shut up! They'll hear us.
Initially, most of the outdoor footage for American Graffiti was filmed in San Rafael, California. However, after the very first night of shooting, the city revoked the crew's filming permit. This decision came about due to complaints from local bar owners who were unhappy that the production was blocking off Main Street. The closures were causing a significant loss of business, which led to tensions between the filmmakers and the local community. As a result, the city decided to run the crew out of town. This unexpected turn of events forced the production team to relocate their filming efforts to Petaluma, California, which is situated about 20 miles away from San Rafael. The change in location not only altered the backdrop of the film, but also required the crew to adapt their plans and schedules to accommodate the new setting. Petaluma provided a suitable alternative, allowing the filmmakers to continue capturing the essence of the early 1960s car culture and teenage life that the film aimed to portray. The shift in filming locations became a notable part of the production history of American Graffiti, illustrating the challenges filmmakers can face when working in real-world environments.
Oh.
Where were you going?
Nowhere.
Well, you mind if I come along?
During most of the film, the sounds on the radio are enhanced with what's called a slapback effect, which creates a near-simultaneous echo. This technique is used to simulate the sound of multiple radios at different distances, all tuned to the same station. This clever audio design reflects the vibrant atmosphere of the cars cruising around the town. As the characters drive through the streets, the overlapping sounds of music and chatter from various radios create a rich tapestry of sound that immerses the audience in the setting. The slapback effect not only adds depth to the audio experience, but also emphasizes the communal nature of the cruising culture depicted in the film. It captures the essence of youth and freedom as the characters navigate their lives and relationships against the backdrop of the music that defines their era. This sound design choice enhances the nostalgic feel of the film, making it a memorable experience for viewers. The interplay of sound and visuals in American Graffiti showcases the importance of music in shaping the identity of a generation. The soundtrack of American Graffiti originally featured around 80 classic rock songs from the 1950s and early 60s, capturing the essence of the era and enhancing the film's nostalgic feel. However, the budget constraints posed a significant challenge for the filmmakers. They found that the costs associated with securing the rights to all these songs were simply too high. As a result, the soundtrack was eventually reduced to about 45 songs. Notably, all of the Elvis Presley songs were completely left out of the final selection. This exclusion was largely due to the high fees demanded by Elvis's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, who was known for being particularly expensive. The filmmakers had to make tough decisions to ensure that the soundtrack still resonated with audiences, while staying within their financial limits. The final selection of songs played a crucial role in setting the tone for the film, even if it did not include some of the biggest hits from the era. The careful curation of the remaining tracks helped to create a vibrant atmosphere that reflected the youthful spirit of the time. The music became an integral part of the storytelling, allowing viewers to connect with the characters and their experiences in a meaningful way. The choices made in the soundtrack ultimately contributed to the film's lasting impact and its status as a beloved classic. American Graffiti received widespread critical acclaim upon its release in 1973. The film, directed by George Lucas, captured the essence of American youth culture in the early 1960s, showcasing the lives of teenagers during one night in a small California town. Its nostalgic portrayal of cruising rock and roll music and the struggles of young love resonated with audiences and critics alike. The financial success of American Graffiti was significant, as it not only became a box office hit, but also paved the way for George Lucas to establish his own production company, Lucasfilm. This success allowed him to create Skywalker Sound, an industrial light and magic, which would later revolutionize the film industry with groundbreaking special effects and sound design. The film remains a fun watch, filled with memorable characters and iconic moments that stir the memories of those who experienced that era. Its blend of humor, drama, and a fantastic soundtrack continues to captivate viewers, making it a timeless classic that is cherished by many.
Let me out right when we get there.
Now, why don't you shut up, baby? You ain't said one word all night long.
As the credits roll on this nostalgic journey through the summer of 1962, you might find yourself wondering what became of the vibrant characters and the talented actors who brought them to life. The story doesn't end here. In this bonus segment, we delve deeper into the lives of the cast members who captured our hearts. What paths did they take after the final scene faded to black? Some found fame in unexpected places, while others faced challenges that tested their resilience. You'll discover the surprising twists and turns in their careers, from blockbuster films to behind-the-scenes roles in Hollywood. We'll explore how the impact of American Graffiti shaped their lives, both on and off the screen. Join us as we uncover the untold stories and hidden gems of the cast, revealing the legacy of a film that continues to resonate decades later. Stay tuned, because the journey is far from over.
That's unforgettable in a week. After you're elected senior queen, I have so many boys at your bar.
Bo Hopkins portrayed Joe in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the youthful spirit and rebellious nature of the early 1960s. Joe was a charismatic figure, navigating the complexities of teenage life and the car culture that defined the era. Hopkins brought depth to the role, capturing the essence of a generation caught between innocence and the looming realities of adulthood. After American Graffiti, Hopkins faced various challenges in his career. He appeared in numerous films and television shows, including roles in The Wild Bunch and Midnight Express, but struggled to find consistent leading roles. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce and battles with substance abuse. In the late 1980s, he faced a serious car accident that left him with lasting injuries, impacting his ability to work. Despite these challenges, Hopkins remained a respected figure in Hollywood, known for his dedication to his craft. In his later years, he continued to act, with his last known role in 2020. He passed away in May 2022, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life filled with both triumphs and trials. Mackenzie Phillips played the role of Carol in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the youthful spirit and complexities of teenage life in the early 1960s. Carol is a free-spirited girl navigating the challenges of adolescence, showcasing both innocence and a desire for independence. This role marked a significant moment in Phillips' career, as it introduced her to a wider audience and set the stage for her future in Hollywood. After American Graffiti, Phillips faced numerous personal challenges. She struggled with substance abuse, which led to a tumultuous life marked by addiction and rehabilitation. Her career was often overshadowed by her struggles, including a highly publicized incident in 2009 when she was arrested for possession of drugs. Phillips also revealed a dark family secret, claiming that she had a sexual relationship with her father, John Phillips, which added to her notoriety and complicated her public image. Despite these hardships, she continued to work in television and film, appearing in shows like One Day at a Time. In recent years, she has focused on her recovery and has become an advocate for addiction awareness. As of now, Mackenzie Phillips remains a figure of resilience, navigating her complex past while continuing to share her story.
Well, that's just a dedication, man. What I can do is I relay it. It'll be on tomorrow or Tuesday.
Harrison Ford's role as Bob Falfa in the 1973 film American Graffiti marked a significant moment in his early career. Falfa is a rebellious character, embodying the spirit of youthful defiance and the thrill of the open road. Ford's portrayal of Falfa, a cocky drag racer, showcased his ability to blend charm with a hint of menace, setting the stage for his future roles in Hollywood. After American Graffiti, Ford's career took off, leading to iconic roles in franchises like Star Wars and Indiana Jones. However, his life was not without challenges. Ford faced personal hardships, including a near-fatal plane crash in 2015, which left him with serious injuries. He has also dealt with the pressures of fame, including a highly publicized divorce from his first wife, Mary Marquardt, and the tragic loss of his son, Benjamin, in 2001. Despite these struggles, Ford has remained a beloved figure in cinema. As of now, he continues to act, with recent projects including the fifth Indiana Jones film, showcasing his enduring presence in the industry. Joe Spano portrayed Vic in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the youthful rebellion and carefree spirit of the early 1960s. Vic, a local tough guy, navigated the complexities of teenage life, showcasing both charm and menace. Spano's performance added depth to the film, making Vic a memorable figure in the ensemble cast. After American Graffiti, Spano's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in television series like Hill Street Blues and The X-Files. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with typecasting and the pressure of maintaining a public persona. Spano also dealt with the darker side of fame, including rumors and speculation about his private life, which often overshadowed his professional achievements. As of the latest updates, Joe Spano remains active in the industry, participating in various projects, but details about his personal life have become scarce, leaving a shroud of mystery around him. In the 1973 film American Graffiti, Wolfman Jack plays a pivotal role as the enigmatic disc jockey who captures the spirit of the early rock and roll era. His gravelly voice and larger-than-life persona serve as a bridge between the characters and the vibrant music scene of the time. Wolfman Jack's character embodies the rebellious energy of youth, guiding the audience through the night with a mix of humor and wisdom. Beyond the film, Wolfman Jack, born Robert Weston Smith, faced numerous challenges in his life. He struggled with the pressures of fame, often battling personal demons and the darker side of celebrity. His career was marked by a series of ups and downs, including financial difficulties and a tumultuous personal life. He was known for his wild lifestyle, which included heavy drinking and a reputation for being a party animal. Despite these hardships, he remained a beloved figure in radio and television, influencing generations of DJs. In his later years, he found solace in spirituality and family, but the shadows of his past lingered. Wolfman Jack passed away in 1995, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate. His life story is a reminder of the complexities behind the glitz of fame. Last known information indicates that his influence persists in modern media, with many citing him as a foundational figure in the world of rock radio.
That's right. She's a $30 sherry. Jesus, can you imagine that? $30 for that broad. We gotta be.
Kay Lenz portrayed Jane in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the innocence and complexity of youth during a transformative era in American culture. Jane's relationship with the protagonist, played by Ron Howard, showcased the struggles of young love amidst the backdrop of 1960s car culture. Lenz's performance was both captivating and poignant, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. After American Graffiti, Lenz's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in television and film, including her Emmy-winning performance in the series Midnight Caller. However, her personal life was marked by challenges. Lenz faced a tumultuous marriage to actor and director David Cassidy, which ended in divorce. She also battled with the pressures of Hollywood, leading to periods of depression and struggles with self-image. In the late 1990s, Lenz experienced a significant personal crisis when she was involved in a highly publicized incident of domestic violence, which brought her struggles to light. Despite these hardships, she remained resilient, continuing to work in the industry while advocating for mental health awareness. As of the latest updates, Kay Lenz has maintained a low profile, focusing on her well-being and occasional acting roles. Her journey reflects the complexities of fame, resilience, and the ongoing battle with personal demons. Paul LaMotte portrayed John Milner in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character emblematic of youthful rebellion and nostalgia. John is a drag racer, embodying the spirit of the early 1960s car culture. LaMotte's performance captured the complexity of a young man facing the transition from carefree adolescence to the responsibilities of adulthood. His character's journey reflects the struggles of identity and the inevitable passage of time, resonating deeply with audiences. After American Graffiti, LaMotte's career saw a mix of successes and challenges. He appeared in various films and television shows, including the cult classic The Last American Hero and the series The A-Team. However, his career was not without hardship. LaMotte faced personal struggles, including battles with substance abuse that affected his professional life. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, which led to a period of relative obscurity in the 1980s. In his later years, LaMotte found stability and continued to work in film and television, though he never regained the prominence of his early career. As of the latest updates, he remains active in the industry, participating in conventions and engaging with fans, while maintaining a low profile regarding his personal life. The shadows of his past linger, but they do not define him. Cindy Williams portrayed Laurie in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that captured the essence of youthful innocence and the complexities of teenage love. Laurie's charm and determination stood out against the backdrop of the film's nostalgic portrayal of the early 1960s. Williams' performance resonated with audiences, making her a memorable figure in the coming-of-age genre. After American Graffiti, Williams enjoyed a successful career, notably starring in the television series Laverne and Shirley. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a difficult divorce from actor Bill Hudson, which led to a lengthy custody battle over their 2 children. Williams also dealt with financial struggles, particularly after her career slowed down in the late 1980s. Despite these obstacles, she remained resilient, continuing to act in various projects. In her later years, she faced health issues, including a battle with a rare illness. As of the latest updates, Cindy Williams passed away in January 2023, leaving behind a legacy of beloved performances.
Peel out.
What?
Peel out.
I just love it when guys peel out.
In the 1973 film American Graffiti, Ron Howard portrayed Steve, a young man navigating the complexities of adolescence and the transition to adulthood. Steve's character is marked by a sense of uncertainty and the weight of expectations, reflecting the struggles of youth in a changing world. Howard's performance captured the essence of a generation caught between the innocence of high school and the looming responsibilities of adulthood. After American Graffiti, Ron Howard's career took off, transitioning from child actor to a respected director and producer. He faced challenges, including the pressure of living up to his early success and the scrutiny of Hollywood. Personal hardships included a difficult divorce in the early 1980s, which left him grappling with the emotional toll of separation while raising his children. Despite these struggles, Howard found solace in his work, directing acclaimed films like A Beautiful Mind and Apollo 13. In recent years, Howard has continued to thrive in the industry, producing and directing various projects, including documentaries and television series. He remains a prominent figure in Hollywood, known for his storytelling prowess and dedication to his craft. As of now, he is actively involved in several upcoming projects, maintaining his status as a respected filmmaker.
Yeah?
How'd you like to go to the drive-in movies with me?
Richard Dreyfuss portrayed Kurt Henderson in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character caught between the innocence of youth and the looming responsibilities of adulthood. Kurt's journey reflects a search for identity and purpose set against the backdrop of a changing America. Dreyfuss's performance captured the essence of a young man grappling with the bittersweet nature of growing up, making him a memorable figure in the film. After American Graffiti, Dreyfuss's career soared with roles in films like Jaws and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal challenges, including struggles with substance abuse, which led to several stints in rehabilitation. Dreyfuss also encountered legal issues, including a 26 incident where he was charged with driving under the influence. His tumultuous journey included a public battle with bipolar disorder, which he has openly discussed, shedding light on mental health issues. In recent years, Dreyfuss has remained active in the industry, taking on various roles and participating in projects that reflect his passion for storytelling. He has also been involved in advocacy for the arts and education. As of now, he continues to work in film and television, with his latest projects showcasing his enduring talent and resilience. Deborah Lee Scott portrayed Falfa's girl in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a role that showcased her charm and allure amidst the backdrop of 1960s car culture. Her character, a captivating presence, left a lasting impression on audiences, contributing to the film's nostalgic appeal. Following American Graffiti, Scott's career included appearances on popular television shows like The Love Boat and Mary Hartman, where she displayed her comedic talent. However, her life was marked by personal struggles. Scott faced significant challenges, including battles with depression and weight issues, which affected her career trajectory. In the late 1980s, she was involved in a scandal when she was arrested for drug possession, a turning point that overshadowed her earlier successes. Despite these hardships, she continued to work in the industry, but her later years were marred by health problems. Deborah Lee Scott passed away in 2005, leaving behind a complex legacy of talent intertwined with personal turmoil. Last known information indicates she is remembered for her contributions to film and television, as well as the struggles she faced.
Huh? Hey, you know John Milner? John Milner's a good friend of mine.
Susan Richardson portrayed Judy in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the complexities of teenage life in the early 1960s. Judy's journey through love and heartbreak resonated with audiences, showcasing Richardson's ability to convey deep emotion. After American Graffiti, Richardson's career included roles in television series like 8 is Enough, where she played the character Julie, further solidifying her presence in the entertainment industry. However, her life took a darker turn. Richardson faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction and the pressures of fame. In the late 1980s, she experienced a significant decline in her career, leading to financial difficulties. Scandals surrounding her personal life, including tumultuous relationships and public struggles, painted a picture of a star grappling with the weight of her past. In recent years, information about Richardson has been sparse. She has largely stayed out of the public eye, focusing on her health and well-being. The last known updates suggest she has found some peace away from the spotlight, reflecting on her life and career with a sense of quiet introspection.
All the next day, too.
Cute. Very cute. Where'd you go again?
Suzanne Summers played the role of the blonde T-Bird in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the carefree spirit of the early 1960s. Her performance captured the essence of youth and rebellion, making a lasting impression in a film that celebrated the culture of the time. This role marked a significant moment in her career, showcasing her charm and appeal. After American Graffiti, Summers faced numerous challenges. She became a household name with her role in the sitcom Three's Company, but her rise to fame was not without turmoil. In 1980, she was famously fired from the show after demanding equal pay, leading to a public feud with the producers. This incident marked a turning point in her career, pushing her to explore other avenues, including writing and health advocacy. Summers faced personal hardships, including a battle with breast cancer in the 2000s, which she approached with a controversial alternative treatment. Her life was also marked by a tumultuous marriage to Alan Hamel, which faced scrutiny and speculation. Despite these challenges, she remained a resilient figure, reinventing herself as a wellness advocate and author. As of the latest updates, Suzanne Summers continues to be active in the health and wellness community, sharing her journey and insights. Her life story reflects a complex tapestry of triumphs and struggles, revealing a woman who has navigated the highs and lows of fame with tenacity. Kathleen Quinlan portrayed Peg in the 1973 film American Graffiti, a character that embodied the youthful spirit and complexities of teenage life in the early 1960s. Peg is a high school girl navigating the challenges of love and identity, caught between the excitement of the car culture and the pressures of growing up. Quinlan's performance captured the innocence and vulnerability of her character, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. After American Graffiti, Quinlan's career continued to evolve. She received an Academy Award nomination for her role in the 1995 film Apollo 13, showcasing her talent in more dramatic roles. However, her life was not without struggles. Quinlan faced personal hardships, including a battle with depression and the challenges of maintaining a stable family life. She experienced a highly publicized divorce from actor Bruce Abbott, which added to her emotional turmoil. In recent years, Quinlan has remained relatively private, focusing on her family and occasional acting roles. The latest known information indicates she has taken a step back from the spotlight, choosing to prioritize her personal life over her career. Candy Clark's portrayal of Debbie in the 1973 film American Graffiti is a haunting blend of innocence and longing. Her character, a high school girl navigating the complexities of young love and the thrill of the car culture, resonates with a sense of nostalgia and vulnerability. Clark's performance captures the essence of a generation caught between the carefree spirit of youth and the looming responsibilities of adulthood. After American Graffiti, Clark's career saw a mix of highs and lows. She earned an Academy Award nomination for her role in the 1976 film The Man Who Fell to Earth. But the pressures of fame took a toll. Struggling with personal demons, she faced challenges with substance abuse, which led to a turbulent period in her life. Despite these hardships, she continued to work in film and television, appearing in various projects throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Clark's life has not been without scandal. She was involved in a highly publicized relationship with actor and director David Bowie, which added to her notoriety. However, the relationship ended, leaving her to grapple with the aftermath in the public eye. In recent years, Candy Clark has maintained a lower profile, focusing on her health and well-being. She occasionally attends film festivals and conventions where she reflects on her past work and the impact it had on her life. As of now, she remains a figure of intrigue, embodying the complexities of a life lived in the spotlight, marked by both triumph and tragedy.
What should we do with you?
Time.
In the 1973 film American Graffiti, Charles Martin Smith portrayed Terry, a character caught in the whirlwind of teenage life and the complexities of growing up. Terry is a sensitive soul, navigating the challenges of friendship and romance in a changing world. Smith's performance brought depth to the role, capturing the essence of youthful uncertainty and longing. After American Graffiti, Smith's career took various turns. He directed and acted in several projects, including the cult classic The Buddy Holly Story. However, his journey was not without struggles. Smith faced personal hardships, including battles with depression and the pressures of Hollywood. He often felt overshadowed by his more famous co-stars, which led to a sense of isolation in the industry. In the late 1980s, Smith experienced a significant setback when he was involved in a serious car accident that left him with lasting injuries. This incident forced him to reevaluate his life and career. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in film and television, earning respect for his contributions behind the camera. As of the latest updates, Charles Martin Smith remains active in the industry, focusing on directing and writing. His resilience in the face of adversity has become a testament to his character, both on and off the screen.
Me?
All night you've been sitting there.
As we wrap up our look at American Graffiti, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for the simpler times it captures. The film, set in the early 1960s, not only showcased the lives of teenagers cruising the streets, but also marked a pivotal moment in the careers of its cast. Ron Howard transitioned from child star to a successful director, while Richard Dreyfuss found his footing in Hollywood, leading to iconic roles in films like Jaws. The movie also highlighted the challenges of growing up, from the bittersweet nature of first loves to the uncertainty of the future. Did you watch American Graffiti during your childhood? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps you remember the thrill of your own teenage years, the music, or the cars that defined a generation. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences are part of the rich tapestry that makes this film so special. Let's reminisce together.